So if you would like to talk to an online therapist for anxiety, then I do encourage you to go to my website and learn more about this online therapy service that I make available for helping people manage their anxiety more effectively using the techniques of mindfulness therapy. So mindfulness therapy is a very powerful way of overcoming anxiety and really getting to the root of the anxiety and overcoming the underlying habitual cause of your anxiety. We do this by really developing a very conscious and also a very friendly relationship with our anxiety. And of course, this is counterintuitive. We mostly try to avoid our anxiety, we try to run away from it, but as logical as that may seem, if you avoid your anxiety and run away from it, or react to it with some form of suppression, or even if you simply try to distract yourself from your anxiety, you will end up making it worse. It's only when you face your anxiety head on, but in a strategic and skilled way, that you will create the right conditions for that anxiety to heal. So mindfulness therapy gives you a very practical set of tools for doing just this, for helping heal that underlying anxiety so that you can be free from it. The methods are very effective, and they are techniques that I will teach you that you can apply yourself between sessions, thereby greatly enhancing the recovery process. Most people who I work with can expect to see significant improvements within the first 3 to 4 sessions. When you start applying mindfulness therapy yourself, you will rapidly develop the skills needed to heal your anxiety. The first technique that I will teach you is how to meditate on your anxiety. Now, most people think that meditation is a way of escaping emotional suffering, trying to free the mind of thoughts and emotions. But that's very incorrect. Mindfulness meditation is not about escaping the mind. It's about actually changing the relationship that you have with your mind. It's about learning how to develop internal compassion, internal equanimity, the ability to sit with your emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them, without reacting with fear to your own anxiety, and so on. We have to learn to develop a very stable and very non-reactive relationship that's based on friendliness and love. This is what produces healing. There are many traditions that teach this in one form or another, but very few traditions of psychotherapy actually show you how to develop this internal mindful compassion towards your own emotions. This is totally different than just talking about your anxiety. Talking may produce some temporary relief from symptoms, just like medications can produce a temporary relief from the symptoms of anxiety, but just talking or just using medications is not sufficient. You have to change the way that you relate to the anxiety itself, and you have to help it heal. You have to teach the anxiety how to heal itself. And there's nothing better for doing this than developing this internal compassion and friendliness that are so characteristic of mindfulness. So if you would like to learn precisely how to do this, and you would like training in how to do this, how to apply mindfulness for healing your anxiety, and you like the idea of working with an online therapist to help you overcome your anxiety, then please reach out to me and let's schedule an online therapy session. Most people see big changes even after the first session with me. Once you start applying the mindfulness methods that I will teach, you will see dramatic changes. This is a well-tested and well-documented methodology that produces results. So if you'd like to get started with me, do send me an email. Tell me about your specific struggle with anxiety, and tell me what you've tried so far, and then we can schedule a session so you can learn how to apply mindfulness for overcoming your anxiety more effectively. Thank you.